What's up YouTube, Speedy Superior here, once again with another video set. I haven't done these in a while. I think I should have done Zekrom and Kyurem right after I did Reshiram, but I wasn't thinking at the moment, the reason being that, it was just a suggested Pokemon and I wasn't thinking, oh, I should do Zekrom and Kyurem right after Reshiram because they definitely go. So just pretend I did them all in order, so, for now. But just getting started on this set, I was looking at Zekrom's stats first. And I saw that he did have 100 base HP, meaning that he has some tank to it. And if you look at his attack stat, it's a base 150, meaning that he's a physical attacker. And if you look at his defense, it's 120. Supporting the HP, meaning that it's not going to be taken down so easily and stuff. And it can also be a special attacker if you look at the special attack being 120 along with the defense. And being at 100 special defense is also meaning that he can also be specially defensive if you wanted to make him specially defensive. Also, it has some speed to it. It has a Pikachu speed. I always compare it to Pikachu because it's the Pokemon that I first learned the speed based stat, and I memorized it since forever. And also I memorized Sylveon speed because Sylveon to me is like the normal slow. So that's the speed that I compare it to. So, just getting started on the AV spread, I decided to invest fully on speed and attack, the reason being that this set's going to be just an offensive, speedy type set, to where you just go inside battle, you hit very hard and stuff, and as much as you can, and you punch holes as much as possible, and then you get out of the battlefield. I decided to go with Jolly Nature to support the 90 base speed that Zekrom has, and then it's just 4 on HP. So that's a EV spread. I decided to give it Life Orb so you hit as hard as possible and the most as you can. And explain the terrible ability. What it does is that it ignores any after effects that any move you're hit with has. It also ignores abilities of other Pokemon, so those sturdy Pokemon aren't going to be so sturdy now. And also those flame body Pokemon aren't going to be so, their bodies aren't going to be in flames anymore. So you ignore all that. So, just getting started on the moveset, I decided to go with Bolt Strike. It's a signature move that Zekrom has, and it has 85 base accuracy, and I have mentioned before how much I hate accuracy moves and stuff. Like, for example, High Jump Kick or Focus Blast or any of those moves that have an accuracy like below 90 or at 90, because I don't trust them. I just have trust issues. But, if you look at the pros and cons, they kind of balance themselves out. And it does have a 20% chance to paralyze a target. It does have a 130 base power and an 85 base accuracy, so it's all pretty much balanced out. So I think it's a pretty good move to use on Zekrom, but if you're still focused on the accuracy, you could always just go for Fusion Bolt. What this move does is that if it goes after Fusion Flare, it's going to be double, so it's going to be doing 200 base power. So what you need to do in order for this to work is be in a double battle, have Reshiram and Zekrom both out there. Make sure Reshiram goes, faster than Zekrom and hits with Fusion Flare. And then you hit Fusion Bolt, and you're going to be hitting pretty hard with Life Orb on top of that. That's how that move would work. But I prefer Bolt Strike. We'll see. I guess you could go for a Fusion Bolt if you're going for doubles, and Bolt Strike if you're going for singles. Let's just leave it there. But if you still want to go for Fusion Bolt afterwards, you can still go for that. And the second move I decided to go with was with Crunch. It has a 20% chance to lower the target's defense by 1 stage, 80 base power, 100 accuracy. It's pretty good. Life Orb included. It's amazing. And then the third slot, I decided to give it Outrage. It is the strongest dragon move that Zekrom gets with a 120 base power, 100% accuracy. It lasts 2 to 3 turns, but it confuses you after the 3rd turn or 2nd turn. So if you don't want to be confused, you could go for Dragon Claw if you wanted to. But I prefer Outrage, and if you do want to go for Outrage but you don't want to be confused, you can change Life Orb to like Lumberry if you wanted to, but I prefer Life Orb because I do want the most damage. You could always just switch out and lose the confusion there and then switch back in and continue hitting. So the last move, I didn't put Focus Blast, I swear. I hate Focus Blast, but I had Roost. I don't know why Focus Blast was there. But Roost is there so you can heal up after taking a lot of Life Orb damage and taking, damage from the other Pokemon that's hitting you. So that's what Roost is there for. And just moving on to the second set, I had, this is more of a support Zekrom. Like, you wouldn't expect Zekrom to actually be more supportive, but I went for Calm Nature, increasing the special defense and decreasing attack and stuff, because you do have Volt Switch, so you don't want to be hitting like very low with Volt Switch. You at least want some damage to be done. So Calm Nature, I invested 252 onto the HP, 100 onto the defense, and just 156 onto the special defense. So here's how this goes. You could go for Light Screen, or you can also go for Reflect if you wanted to. So Light Screen increases the special defense from you, and it any special attack that the other Pokemon is doing will be halved. So they'll be doing 50% less damage to you than what it normally would. Obviously, I gave it leftovers, so you are restoring as much as possible and stuff. And I gave it Toxic right here as well, so you can also support the team with Toxicing the other opponents. It also has Reflect in case you want to increase the defense as well. So Zekrom has enough defense and bulk to be able to set both screens up and at least be able to Toxic a Pokemon and then Volt Switch out of there. That's what Volt Switch is here for, meaning it's going to hit there and just switch back out into a Pokemon that can actually, start setting up behind the screens and stuff, or a Pokemon that can start setting up behind screens and a sub. So that's how that would work. And obviously I already explained the EV spread in nature, but that's this Zekrom. I really enjoyed the Zekrom. I don't normally use legendaries, but I use this certain legendary for this set only. I'm still working on other legendaries. I'm trying to take out as I go. So I finished the trio from Unova region, so that's what I'm doing. But that's this one. I really enjoy this one whenever you need a support Pokemon. And then this other Zekrom is a Choice Bandit Pokemon. It's going to be Adamant Nature. It's going to be 100 on HP, 252 on attack, 28 on defense, and 128 on speed. So you have a little bit of speed and you're able to outspeed some Pokemon and stuff. And I already said Adamant Nature. Obviously Choice Band, which increases your attack by 1.5. So you're going to be hitting 1.5 stronger than what you normally do. And the moves are going to be Outrage, meaning I already explained it, and it's going to be hitting so hard. Plus Stab on top, and then obviously Volt Strike is there, but if you don't want to use Volt Strike, remember Fusion Bolt. And it has also Rock Slide, because Zekrom isn't going down with one move, so you're going to be either taking down a Pokemon, or you're going to be doing a lot of damage to a Pokemon. So Rock Slide is there, 90% accuracy, 75 base power, but 30% chance to flinch the target. You are going to be outspeeding some Pokemon eventually. And Zen Headbutt for the last slot, 20% chance to flinch as well, 80 base power, 90% accuracy, and it is a psychic move, so you have coverage right there. Just saying. So, that's this Pokemon, the Choice Bandit one. And the last one is an Assault Vest, my most favorite item ever made, because I just like the increase into the special defense and stuff, but I messed up right here. It's not supposed to be 32 there. It's supposed to be 32 over here. And it is a special attacking Zekrom. So it's Modest Nature, obviously. So it has the most out of its special attack. The AV spread is 120 onto HP, 32 onto defense, 252 onto a special attack, and 104 onto speed. So this is more slower than the last Zekrom, but you are going to be outspeeding some Pokemon because you are invested a little bit onto the speed. And you are a little bit bulky. You do have some investment into defense, and Assault Vest helps your special defense. And then you're at 120 invested into HP, so you're gonna be taking hits. And the moves I decided to go was Dragon Pulse, being the special attacking move that Zekrom gets. You can also teach it Draco Meteor, but the special attack drop isn't really appreciated much but if you want more power, you can always just go for Draco Meteor if you wanted to. Okay, your special attack drops by like 2 stages, and it's 130 base power. To be honest, this move would be better if it dropped by 1 stage only for less accuracy. So that's my preferability or something like that. I prefer that. Then the second move is Flash Cannon, 10% chance to lower the special defense by 1 stage of the opponent, and 80 base power, 100 accuracy. It's all good. And then I went for Thunder. You can always go for Thunderbolt if you want to, but Thunder has a 70 accuracy, 110 base power, 30% chance to paralyze the target, and when it's raining, this move cannot miss. So this Pokemon would do really well if it was, in the rain. You have some rain Pokemon and you set up rain, then Thunder's going to be hitting like 100%. Then I gave it Earth Power. It does get Earth Power, but it doesn't get Earthquake, sadly. I don't know why, but Earth Power has a 90 base power, 10% chance to lower the special defense as well by 1 stage. So that's the special attacking moves that this Pokemon have, and also concludes the video for Zekrom. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really tried my best with these legendaries and stuff. I really worked hard with them, and for those people that like to use legendaries, this is a video for you. Or if you were interested and you didn't know how to use a legendary, well, you can take my suggestions. These are the sets that have worked for me. I wouldn't give you something that doesn't work at all, that's trash or something. These definitely work for me, so it should work for anybody else. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos and stuff, and for future videos. And so much is coming up in the channel and stuff. St. Patrick's Day is almost here. Spring Week is almost here. I'm happy for all that. And of course, the birthday giveaway is still going on for the people that haven't received their Pokemon. I really feel bad that you haven't received it, but I still have them. I already got to some people finally, and I'm still trying to reach out to the other people that haven't gotten their Pokemon. I really apologize for such a delay. Like, it's been so long, and I'm just really sorry. Stay tuned for the next video that's going to be coming up and stuff, and possibly a battle later on today, and a couple battles maybe. So that's how it will be working here. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and give the Zekrom a thumbs up for the Unova trio. Thank you, and have an amazing day until I upload another video.